If people slip and fall, there are certain things that they should be doing immediately after the accident. First of all, you have to make sure that you're safe and that your medical needs are attended to. But when looking at liability, it's always a good idea to take pictures of the hazard, be aware of what exactly you slipped and fell on. Was it water? Was it oil? Was it a drink? Be aware in terms of, at least in internal settings, what it was that you slipped on. Also, how large of an area the hazard was, and whether or not you saw any warning signs. It's not only important about what you saw, it's what you didn't see. And that's why when we talk about what you didn't see, well, did you see any warning signs? Did you see any staff walking around? Did you see any security guards who may be responsible for noticing these hazards? And more importantly, when you interact with health officials as well, for instance, if an ambulance attendant comes to the scene, make sure that you disclose the cause of the fall to the ambulance attendants, the treating doctors at the hospital, your family doctor. And now, often medical teams aren't that interested in terms of how you fell. There's some relevance to them involving head injuries, etc. But they don't, other than to say that I fell, which is important to them, they don't usually get into what was the cause of the fall. Like, was it ice? Was it snow? Was it water? Was it a spilled drink? So under those circumstances, it's very important to make sure that all the people you interact with are aware of the details, because those records become very important when trying to prove your case. Even if you have evidence that there is a hazard, even if you have evidence that it was a large hazard, that still does not automatically mean that you have or that you can have a successful slip and fall claim, because the time is also relevant. So for instance, if you slipped and fell on a spilled drink, you may not have any knowledge as to how long that drink was there for. But if the mall owner, if the maintenance team at the mall was alerted 2 minutes before, or they have surveillance that shows that you're walking down the mall corridor to your whatever local store that you want to go to, and 20 feet in front of you, somebody drops a drink, and then you walk up to it and slip and fall on that drink, that does not mean that the owner of the mall or the occupier of the mall is, again, automatically responsible. The party that's actually responsible is often the person who's dropping the drink, but those people are often never detected. You don't know their identity, and that would be considered a negligent party by, let's say, dropping a drink and not reporting it and not doing anything to make sure that that hazard is cleaned up.